So I'm walking across Spain on the Camino de Santiago. Morning. This is our 21st day on the Camino de Santiago. The weirdest morning we've had yet. Like a town called Bercianos is a ghost town. It's 9 o'clock and there is nothing open. There was nobody in our albergue when we got up. There was nobody to check out. There was nobody in the restaurant that was there. We walked out the side door. They walked on the street. There's still nobody here. So we're just gonna walk on to the next town, I guess, because that's the only option we have. But yeah, super weird. We've been walking without food for an hour and a half, or coffee, and finally, this has been a lot of nothingness. We haven't seen a single person, just a couple tractors. Weird. The best sandwich you've had so far?
The best tortillas.
We have been fed, and it was so good. Maybe more delicious just because we're so hungry. What was it called? Was this Cafeteria El Camino?
Yeah.
Oh, and the lady, she was so nice and she hyped me up. Now I'm so ready to crush 12K. All right, on our way. Feeling better. Is it? So we made it to the first town, Villavante, and it was like 1:10 in the afternoon. Had a pretty small town, so like if we pulled over then, might be a little bored for the rest of the day, so we decided to go on an extra 5 and a bit K to the next town, Mansilla. Gives us a head start on our trip to Lyon, which means it's only 18K to Lyon, and Lyon's a really cool town, so seemed like the right thing. Plus, it's a really nice day. It's a bit boring though, walking by the highway. We made it to Mansilla, and it's not been a bad day. Feet are a little tired, but we just gotta see if we can find a place to stay and check in. And we're gonna go to the grocery store because they have a real supermarket here.
Yours is this.
Yours is this. Our hostel might not be nice, but at least our lunch is. Hey Graham, what are you not doing tonight? Day 22, our Camino de Santiago. We are on the way to Lyon today from Mansilla to las Mulas. We have just 18 kilometers to go, about 5 or 6 cafe stops along the way. I have my first infected blister. It's pretty gross. Yeah. But here we go. Going to the city of Lyon is going to be nice. We might even spend 2 days. Who knows? We're undecided. But yeah, on our way. I didn't film much on the way to Lyon because I had an infected blister that a couple days down the road actually turned into an abscess on my baby toe. So instead of filming, I was just kind of limping along trying to get to Lyon, because once I got to Lyon, I could get to a pharmacist. So sorry, I didn't film too much, but here's some pretty shots of the Lyon Cathedral. Good morning. I believe we are in day 22 or 23 of the Camino de Santiago. We are leaving the beautiful city of Lyon. There's the cathedral. Right there. And we are walking 20 kilometers on the alternate route, the scenic route. There's 2 routes today. To a place called Mazarif, Villa del Mazarif. But yeah, I've got 2 blisters, so we're gonna take it slow today, and hopefully we'll get there not too late and find a room. We've been walking for 5K and we still haven't left Lyon. Walking through the big cities I always find the hardest, because just coming through the industrial area and like suburbia and not being in farmland makes things last forever. Still got like more industry to go through. So we're on our way to Astorga, and there are 2 routes. One is the Camino Royal, or Real, or whatever, and it goes along the highway. But then there's an alternative route, which goes along the countryside, like a scenic route. At the end of the day, it'll be 4 kilometers longer, so it adds to our Camino, but anything to not be walking straight along the highway for 3 days is that's where we're at. 3:01. That's wild. We made it 20k to Mazarife, and we're feeling pretty good. So we have this dilemma. We have to do either 30k today and 20k tomorrow, so we get to Astorga to go to the spa that we booked, or we do 20k today and 30k tomorrow to get to the spa. And it's really nice out, and we're feeling really good and strong. So we're gonna walk on another 10k to the next town, and then we'll have a really easy day tomorrow. So yeah, onwards. Day 24, Camino de Santiago. My first blisters hardened up. My other toe is very swollen. Like everybody else, like you put your shoes on and then the first like 40, 50 steps are the worst, and then your body warms up and it gets better. Anyways, we are walking from Villavante to Astorga. And it's only 20 kilometers, and we have, by the blessings of my family, booked a spa hotel for the night because albergue sleeps aren't the best. Yesterday we had like 3 or 4 different snores that were just going off, so it's really hard to sleep. So yeah, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go in the hot tub. We're gonna have a private room. It's gonna be quiet. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna check in at 3, see nothing of Astorga, and check out at 12 o'clock the next day. Be fantastic. So we stopped in this town, which is one of the major stops on this route, but look at this bridge. So we had breakfast at that restaurant right there, which was really expensive because it came with this view, but now we're just gonna explore the bridge because why not? Oh, I think we have officially left the Mansilla because look, we've been going up hills and down hills for the last hour, and it's super sandy. It's completely different, and then the mountains we're gonna go over are on their way. I'm excited. We just passed this little space right here that someone owns, and he just has fruit and snacks and tea and coffee, and you can just donate whatever you want to it, sit down and have a drink. It's a really cool area. Really cool. Yeah. We just got into Astorga. Walking into town now. We have a spa book for tonight. We're gonna pull over and make ourselves some homemade bocadillas, then go check into our spa, go see the cathedral, and then go back to the spa and then not leave. Let's do it. It's really cool, actually.